In today's video, CodingBat.com, section list 1, and today's question is called sum3. So let's start by reading out our question for sum3 in Python. The question states, given an array of ints length 3, return the sum of all the elements. So basically we want to sum up all the elements, all the integers in a list. That's what the question is asking. And the fact that we know that the array has a length of 3 definitely gives us a hint and helps us make it easier as well. So right off the bat, I'll tell you that there's definitely a bunch of ways that you can solve this problem, and we're going to look at 3 in this video. We're going to look at 3 different ways to solve the sum3 question. And the first one I'm going to give you is definitely the shortest and easiest solution, and that is going to be using the sum built-in function. And so if you're familiar with this built-in function, all you have to do is pass your argument to it. In this case, we're going to be passing nums, right, our list of integers, and this is already a complete answer. So return sum, passing the nums list, and we can click go, and we can see that that is all correct. This is all you need for your answer using the sum built-in function. Now, you may want to challenge yourself and say, okay, but how do we do this without the sum built-in function? Because that makes it a little too easy. So the second way that I was thinking that you could solve this question is because you actually know the length of 3, all you have to do is return nums0 plus nums1 plus nums2. And this way we're going to manually add up all of the numbers in our list. And we can click go, and we can see that that's all correct as well. That's working as well. So for, a list of say 5, 11, 2, it's literally doing 5 plus 11 plus 2. And so that's how this second answer is working, adding up the numbers manually and not using the sum built-in function. And so now for our third way, you may be thinking, okay, well that's good if you know that the length is 3, but the length is not always going to be 3. So what do we do in a situation where we're passed a list of integers, but we don't know how long the list is going to be? And so what I would do is I would start with sum equals 0, and what we're going to do is loop over the elements in our list. So if we don't know the length, we just basically loop over it until it's done. So what we're going to do is for I in nums, and we'll do sum plus equals I, right? And you might think, okay, well we can run this now, but we still need to return our sum. So basically in the loop, so again with say 5, 11, 2, so it starts with 0, and then it goes plus equals I, so plus 5, and then sum becomes 5. And then 11 is in the loop, and then so we do 5 plus 11, and then so we have 16. And then 2 is in the loop, and then we do 16 plus 2, right? And then so as it exits the loop, after every iteration has passed, sum will total 18, and then all we have to do is make sure that we return that. Sweet, so after adding that return statement, we're good to go. All correct, everything is passing. So this is another way to get the sum of the integers in an array using a for loop. So in this video, we looked at 3 different answers. We looked at using the sum built-in function. We looked at adding the numbers up manually using their list index. And then finally, we looked at a for loop as well. So there's 3 ways that you can solve the question sum3 in Python for CodingBat section list 1. This has been sum3. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one.